Japan, for a lot of people, is considered the food capital of the world. There's a reason why millions of people visit it every year. I'm no different. I was there for a whole month. On today's video, I'm gonna share with you everything I ate on the street. And the very first one might sound very weird, but it caught my attention. It was a meat ice cream.
So this shop have Wagyu ice cream. Yes, please. They also have cutlets, which we're definitely gonna get.
And this place also had Wagyu sushi. And you know, if they put Wagyu sushi on the menu, this guy is gonna order it.
Let me have one of this one, and then one. Okay. Over here, she's just torching it, and I believe she's gonna put it on top of some rice. Every time I see that, I gotta have it, everybody. Come on now. A little bit of sauce, some wasabi. Oh, let's try this first. Oh, we got hit by that wasabi right away. Even though it's raw and rare, still good. It's slightly chewy. That sauce gives a nice umami flavor. Overall, it's Wagyu and rice, everybody. I think this makes it taste better.
Yep, that was a Japanese beer, everybody. It made that Wagyu sushi taste better because I'll tell you right now, it was not the best quality sushi Wagyu I had.
Okay, I'm ready for the ice cream. I don't think it's ice cream underneath though. I believe it's mashed potatoes. I think I gotta eat it with a chopstick. You know what? No. Oh wow, the mashed potato is super flavorful. They are both cold. That sauce on top is fantastic. Even the parsley is good. Best ice cream I ever had in my life.
So yeah, to my surprise, that was not what I expected. And even though I thought it was gonna be Wagyu, it was actually roast beef. And that sauce that you saw is a bechamel sauce. I gotta be honest, everybody, even though it was cold, it was fantastic. But the cone on the bottom, I didn't even eat it. That was not enjoyable. It was just like eating styrofoam. Not the best. But this next one,
Lastly, we got the cutlet. Looks incredible. Very beefy, extremely flavorful, nice crispy outer skin. Man, that's amazing.
These cutlets are sold everywhere in Japan, but what makes it really delicious is the outer crust and crispiness with the juicy interior of beef inside.
But if you ask me, Guga, which one is your favorite? The ice cream. That is phenomenal.
Yep, I can't believe it, everybody. That ice cream was on a whole nother level. It was delicious. And I might even do it my version. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see it.
One of the spots I definitely wanted to check out is this guy. He's a master at work, everybody. Look at all the smoke, everything going on. And he's smoking tuna. I mean, I gotta try it. This guy is working with a torch like I do. The torch man.
I will do my best forever. Where come from?
Miami.
Miami. Arigato. Yeah.
Oh, he wants to go to the bathroom. Yes. What a character. You can smell the smoke. You can feel the atmosphere. This guy is awesome. You are very good, chef.
Wow, thank you.
Very good, chef.
Do my best.
So unfortunately, they're done for the day, everybody. I'm not able to order anymore. They don't have any more room, so maybe next time.
Yeah, to say I was disappointed, everybody, is an understatement. And the fact that they were completely sold out should tell you something. And I'll be honest with you, I was thinking about asking people to let me try from their plate, but then my wife was like, do not do that. Don't you embarrass me. And you know what they say? Happy wife, happy life.
So that right there is the most famous mochi place in Japan. If you ever seen the guys going viral, pounding the mochi like there's no tomorrow, it's right there. And they're gonna have a show at around 12:45. Hopefully we're gonna get to catch it. That's the man of the hour. That literally lasted about 10 seconds, everybody. It's super quick. He does not play around. And what's funny is they keep this door completely closed. There's a lot of people and you don't have a lot of space. They just want to sell. They just smacked it really quickly. The mochi was pretty much ready already.
So hear me out, everybody. I was staying in Kyoto and we took an hour train to get to Nara, which is where this mochi thing was, all expecting that we were gonna have a nice, incredible show. And I thought it was gonna last a while, but it literally lasts 10 seconds. And if you are thinking about going all the way to Nara just for that, like I did, be aware that the show is like this. But the real star there was not the show, it was the mochi.
Can I have one? Arigato. They're super soft and it's kind of hot. Ooh, what a nice texture. Look at that. Wow. It's so soft. The powder that they put on top, it's soybean powder, and at least to me, it tastes like peanut butter, everybody. This one is delicious. One more bite, one more bite.
Yep, it was delicious. Now, even though this is a matcha mochi, the first thing that hits you is the soybean powder. At least to me, that tastes like peanut butter powder. But the freshness of the mochi and the texture is everything. It is so soft. Just imagine a marshmallow that came out of the fire. That's how I can explain it, everybody. On that trip, we also went to the deer park, and we got to pet some deers and have a great time. Because after that, I went to what might be the food capital of Japan.
Welcome to Osaka, Japan. We're gonna be experiencing one of the best cities for food in Japan. I'm excited. Enough talking about it. Let's go. That is the most popular sign. If you ever been to Osaka, everyone loves taking pictures right there. But I'm here about the food.
Takoyaki may be one of the most popular street foods in Japan. If you never had it, let me give you a quick explanation. They first make a very runny batter. Now the reason it's called takoyaki is because they put a little tiny bit of octopus right inside. That octopus is already fully cooked. Then the most impressive things for me is how they flip the takoyaki so quickly. Because once the takoyaki is nice and ready, they slather with a good amount of sauce and put bonito flakes right on top. Now, how does it taste?
On the first bite, you can barely tell anything because you're mainly tasting the sauce. As you dig deeper, now you're talking. See the octopus in there, everybody? It's very soft, very tender. Slight taste of fishiness, but not too much. It's good.
You will find takoyaki everywhere in Japan. I just wish they would make variations of this. Just imagine instead of using octopus, they use a little piece of wagyu. That would be heaven. Next, another street food that you will find everywhere.
So here in this shop, they have Okonomiyaki, but they also have a golden ice cream, and I want to give it a try to the Okonomiyaki, and my boys wants to try the golden ice cream.
Seriously, gentlemen? I think my children already know how I feel about the gold stuff. Gold does absolutely nothing. And you know I'm talking about my nemesis, Salt Bae. But enough about ice cream. It was time for the Okonomiyaki.
Reminds me of Salt Bae, everybody. But at least here in this place, they don't charge as much as Salt Bae. So I'm gonna dress it up. Gonna add a generous amount of mayo. Oh, add some sauce. Little bit of bonito flakes, not too much. I mean, it's good because of the sauce and everything. Slightly sweet, a little bit savory. The bonito flakes definitely add some extra umami. This one in this place is not the best, everybody. I'm not gonna lie.
I was so disappointed at that one, everybody, I'm not gonna lie. But if I'm being completely honest, that's 100% my fault. I should have eaten that on the most popular stall there was. But I wanted to try it right there. And a light should have blinked in my head. Come on, they're serving golden ice cream. This okonomiyaki is not gonna be the best. And if I'm being completely honest, I've made okonomiyaki before. And mine was so much better than this one. So if there's one thing I regret, is trying on that shop. But the next one blew my mind.
What is this stand over here? Let's check that out. Melon bread. I've heard a lot about this melon bread. I want to give it a try and see if it's good and see what the fuss is all about. What is the most popular? Vanilla? Vanilla, okay. He puts a hefty amount of ice cream inside of the melon. It's literally ice cream and bread, everybody. It seems like it has a very crunchy exterior. Oh wow! The bread is super airy, vanilla ice cream nice and creamy, and the crust is very crumbly. This is delicious.
On this trip, if there's one thing that I can say blew my mind was this one. Look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of sweets, but this one is definitely worth it, everybody. So airy with the ice cream inside, just melts in your mouth, and you have little crumbly bits of the actual bread as you're taking each individual bite is just phenomenal.
There's one thing you can always count on, it's a lot of people in Japan. Oh, time to cross the street. We've arrived to our next destination, which is this temple. There's a lot of different shops here. There's a lot of different things to do. Mainly, it's a lot of sweets, but it's a tourist attraction, basically. So yes, let's go to the temple. The amount of people that they have here is insane.
If you've ever been to Japan, you know that you're gonna see a lot of crowds all the time, especially on the most popular places. That's why Shibuya Crossing is so popular. And you know where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of food. Some are really pretty and some are kind of ugly. This next one caught my attention, but apparently I was wrong.
Peanut mochi? Soybean powder. 400. Okay, I want to try. You want to try it? Soybean powder mochi. Oh, that's good. I thought it was gonna be like peanut butter powder. Not too sweet, very chewy, delicious. Mochi.
Did you see my reaction, everybody? It doesn't even come close to the one I had fresh. And also it was tiny little bites. You can barely taste the mochi itself. It was all soybean powder. Have you ever had this, everybody? Peanut butter powder? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, that was a mistake. But if I'm being honest, it tastes exactly the same. Oh my God. Soybean powder and peanut butter powder should be exactly the same thing. But the next one was surprising.
So they have these rice crackers over here. We have to try it. I have no idea what that is. Rice Japanese cracker. Besides of obviously being very crunchy, it starts off with a taste of smoky. The flavor is very mild, but it's all about the texture. You know what? After you take a few bites, you start liking it more. I'm gonna go buy another one.
Doesn't seem like a big deal, but I'll tell you one thing. If there's one thing that I got addicted in Japan was that. I love the crunchiness and the smokiness that it has. It was one of my favorite snacks to have right after Family's Mart egg sandwich. But these crackers were awesome.
These are good, everybody. I've been addicted to it. These are good, man. Very good.
Every time I saw tanhulo on the street, I had to have it. It's literally fruit and sugar crust. The sugar coating makes it sweeter. It just makes it better, everybody. Never had tanhulo? I highly recommend.
This looks very interesting.
As you're walking on the street, certain things don't call your attention, but this one definitely called mine. It is a sweet potato cake. Now that might sound weird to you, but I love sweet potato. My family was like,
why are you buying that? That makes no sense.
But as soon as I tasted it, here's what happened.
So creamy. Oh my God, it's like an egg tart, but it does taste like potato. There's a glaze of sugar on the top, a little bit doughy, but not too much, and it's not that sweet at all. Notice how I made that real quick, everybody. You know why? Because my family stole it from me. It was delicious. If you ever had an egg tart, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These are actually better than a regular egg tart that I had in Hong Kong, which is supposed to be one of the most popular things to eat there. But next up, I got caught up on the trend, everybody. Sometimes you see some things online that call your attention and it sounds like it's going to be phenomenal. So I was excited, but skeptical. So I really want to try this rainbow grilled cheese sandwich, but the line is fierce, everybody. So you order here, you get a ticket, and then you pick it up on the other side. Oh wow, it is full of people. We got it, everybody, the rainbow grilled cheese. So it's literally a waffle. You can already see the color over here, but let's do what's the most important thing here. And so it is not as advertised, but let's see how it tastes. It's just a waffle with cheese, everybody. That's what it is. It's very sweet. Maybe they put extra sugar on it, but it's good. Sweet, crunchy, cheesy, colorful. It's fun to eat, but I wish you would have done the pool like they say. Everybody doesn't do it.
Yep, I was very disappointed. It wasn't as advertised, but they also had a corn dog there that was supposed to be a rainbow corn dog.
Got the rainbow corn dog too, everybody. Wow, that is some weird stuff. That is weird.
That one actually had more color inside, but honestly, they're just using food coloring. Even though it looks cool in the picture, when you take a bite, it's not the same thing. And if I'm being completely honest, might be one of the worst things I had in Japan. Both of them. A complete waste of time.
It's a hot day, everybody. A nice, beautiful ice cream will do just fine. Even comes with a cute deer on top, everybody. Sorry, deer. It's like a milk cookie. Perfect for a hot day.
Yes, the ice cream in Japan is completely different than here. Maybe they're using Wagyu cow milk, I don't know, everybody, because it tastes creamier. And it's not just this one that I have, it's everywhere. The ice cream in Japan is just different. Yes, Japan has their own way of doing things, just like this one.
I found something really cool, and it's actually in the restroom. Let me show you. This is just a regular sink that you find in almost everywhere. But you wash your hands, here you rinse your hands, and then on the back,
Why don't we have that in the United States? Yep, it's very convenient and I wish we had this everywhere. And here's another example on how Japanese people do French fries a lot different than us.
Thank you.
Wow. Yep, they call that the tornado potato. And it's very good, it's very delicious, especially because they sprinkle some seasoning right on top. It's not the healthiest thing in the world and it's not gonna kill you, but the next one will.
And here's the most dangerous fish in Japan. Fugu. What happens is this fish is venomous, and if the preparation is not done properly, you will go bye-bye real quick, everybody. Now the question is, should I give this a go?
Look, a lot of people say that I am an adventurous eater. True, I've done some crazy things and I like to try different things. But there's no way that I'm gonna risk my life to eat this fish. I definitely chickened out. But if you've ever been to Japan, I think you're gonna relate to the next one. Everyone that travels to Japan can totally relate to this.
Yes, I want to eat what's in there. And since it's my last day, I definitely want to have some goodies in Family Mart or actually any convenience store. 7-Eleven is great. And there's one thing that I really want, and that would be the egg sandwich. And if they don't have it here, I am going to flip out. They have two. That's not enough, but I'm taking it. Yes. I know you're thinking that I'm stupid right now, but if you ever had these, you would understand. You would understand. But that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.